Welcome to the first installment of the J&J Show. I am one of your two hosts, Noah Jacobsen. I'm here joined by my brother, Evan Jacobsen. Evan, how are you today?
I'm doing good, man. How's it going, guys? My name's Evan.
So today, guys, we got a couple really exciting topics. This is our first breaker show, and we're going to be breaking down all-star teams for the 2018 year.
And not hockey all-star teams. We're talking basketball, the real winter sport.
Strictly. Come on, folks. Okay, well, let's start off with a couple people that we feel might be locks in.
Well, hold on. Let's give them some structure here first, real quick.
Okay, I like it.
So we're going to go through, to start, our Eastern Conference All-Stars, a.k.a. the JV squad.
Correct.
We have our locks, and then we also have people who are borderline. There's a good amount who could make it, who won't, obviously.
Correct.
In the West, the varsity squad, we'll do that second. Same format with our locks and who could and could not make it, because there's much more people to choose from in the West.
I like the structure. Okay, so let's kick it off with our JV boys.
In the East.
Well,
there's one name that's the most obvious name in all of sports. We're just going to say his name. We don't need to go over it. That's LeBron James.
LeBron James.
He's on the squad. He's starting. Everyone knows this. He's a lock, 100%.
Easy.
Who is your next most guaranteed lock for the East?
Okay, it's tough. The East, not a lot of really great names come to mind. Obviously, there's going to be locks. A guy for me I really like is the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Me too.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. KD said it, that Giannis has the potential to be, potentially one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
And it's being demonstrated. This year he's a player who has endlessly ascended and continues to amaze week after week. He is definitely a lock.
Absolutely. He's putting up 28 and 10, and he's like 22 years old.
Absolutely. He's ridiculous. I mean, they call him a freak for a reason. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have more locks. All right, we got LeBron James and we got the Greek Giannis.
I feel like those are clearly the top two players. I think the third player, someone who I haven't ever really been a big fan of, but he's showing out.
Yep.
I gotta show respect.
Yep.
Kyrie's doing his thing.
Kyrie Irving.
Boston has the best record in the East.
They do.
I think they're like a game back of Golden State.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I think what he did was ridiculous, but they're playing well, and he's having a great year.
He is having a great year. I wouldn't say it's a very flashy year for him. It doesn't feel very flashy.
His numbers are like the same from last year. Seriously, like his average, his assists, he's only averaging like 5 assists. But he works in the Boston system well. And him and Al Horford play off each other really well. It's a good two-man game.
Absolutely.
And they have good length.
Having Jaylen Brown kind of come into his own, I feel like definitely helps
Tatum.
boost his numbers. Yeah, Jason Tatum's also really showing out.
I generally like to reward the best teams, and Boston is the best team in the East right now.
Absolutely.
And Kyrie is their best player, and he's been playing great. Deserves to start. 100%.
Deserves.
My next dude I'm going to start is also on a very good team. Second or third best team in the East.
Okay.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
I mean, averaging less than he did last year, but it seems like he's better. He's shooting more threes. He's a little more efficient from three. He's always been kind of a meh three-point shooter, but
I think his assists are up substantially.
I think he's averaging like 26, 5 and 4 probably.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely, he's been an all-star caliber player for multiple years now. And
but now he's worthy of starting.
Now he's yeah. The Raptors are killing it too.
Yeah, they have a great record.
I can't reference my source. I don't know where I heard this exactly, but I did hear that the Raptors over the past, I think, 4 years have the best record in
the Eastern
Conference
for the regular season.
That
sounds like it could be
over that 4-year.
And then how's it go in the playoffs every single year, huh?
Yeah, they meet the Cavs and they
Sorry,
get spanked.
Toronto. You know what happens.
Yeah, it's habitual at this point.
That James fellow. Anyways,
that one guy.
So I have those 4 starting. Do you have all 4 of those guys starting too?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Now I think our 5th is where we're gonna separate. Who's your fifth starter for the East in the All-Star game?
Okay, fifth starter for me for the East. See, I'm a fan of the fact that all stars are stars. The fact that they have star power, and you and me have talked about him a little bit prior, but I have to go with the freaking unicorn, Kristaps Porzingis.
Okay.
Maybe not the year that he's been playing very well this year. Just got with a couple injury issues.
For sure.
But
He's been playing not as well lately. But
not as well lately. That
good.
being said, I think he brings a ton of talent to the table. He's 21 or 2 or 3 years
23.
old now. 23.
Putting up like a 24-9 with like 2.5 blocks.
Yeah.
He's definitely deserving of the All-Star now. I don't have him starting, but he's definitely deserving.
I got to put him as a starter, man.
He's
I
a
love
lock
what he brings
for
to
me.
the table. He's a person who really has a lot of star power, I think, in the league now.
He's a lock for me, but he's not starting for me. Now, my fifth starter, I know I'm going to be lacking big guys, but I'm throwing Giannis as my center and LeBron as my power forward. I don't care what you guys think. It's just what I'm doing. DeMar's the 3, Kyrie is the 1, and my fifth starter, deserving, a great two-way player, Victor Oladipo.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You look at his numbers, and they're like identical to Kyrie's. Honestly, it's just he's on a crappy team.
The Pacers might be the most exciting team that no one's watching, ever.
I love them. I love Oladipo.
And he is showing out. His numbers are way bigger this year than they ever have been.
There's the argument that the Oladipo renaissance, as well as like the Sabonis, is a knock on Westbrook. And I think there's some validity to that, but I want to be careful because Westbrook
is a very special player.
can
Let's not
take a team to a championship.
Yeah.
If Iverson can do it, Westbrook can do it.
Just because you're putting up good numbers on a team that isn't exactly stacked doesn't mean you're doing your best Russell Westbrook impression. Now, granted...
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that because he's doing so well now, it hurts Westbrook, which it does. But Westbrook's still a god.
Absolutely.
But no, yeah, Oladipo coming in as my fifth starter.
I love it. The guy is athletic. He's bouncy. The dude can score like crazy.
He's insane this year. And defensively, the East defensively is pretty dang good. I mean, LeBron and Kyrie suck at defense.
Yeah, they're not great.
And Kyrie just sucks at defense. LeBron just doesn't try.
LeBron just is a little disappointing when it comes to defense.
He just doesn't try. If he's the regular season, he's coasting.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone knows what it is.
Yeah.
He's going to go in. Either going to get the 2 or 3 seed, and he's is Boston going to beat him? Is Toronto going to beat him? No.
We'll take bets.
Yeah. And then back to your point, I have Kristaps off the bench. He's not my first dude on the bench, but I do have him coming off the bench. I assume you have Oladipo?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Oladipo is on my squad.
He's incredible.
Without question, the guy's putting up like very amazing numbers this year.
Yeah, like 24, 6, and 4, or something like that. Anyways.
So, how about some more locks? Do you have any more locks outside of that?
3 more locks.
3 more locks.
Should I just say them all, and then you can respond? Or
yeah.
Okay. I feel like the best of these 3 locks is Joel Embiid.
He's on my squad as well.
I had him originally penciled in as a starter, but then I scraped it out and put Oladipo because I like Embiid more, but Oladipo is playing better this year. A dude averaging 16 points a game.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry. He's a beast. I don't know. He's just a beast.
You got Kyle Lowry as a lock.
As a lock. Coming off the bench, he's one of those guys that gets into the All-Star game format, plays like 11 minutes, has 6 points,
Absolutely.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But he deserves to be there.
For sure.
Because his defense is good. He runs that team well.
And he can go off.
And he shoots.
He does have all-star performances.
Another dude, lock, who doesn't average a lot of points, Al Horford.
Ooh.
The most deserving of these 3 I just said.
Okay.
Like, Embiid has better numbers and is more flashy, but Horford is better.
Absolutely. Currently.
At basketball.
Currently.
And just what he does for the Celtics. I always said that him and Kyrie have a great 2-man game.
Yeah. He stretches the floor. He's great defensively.
He opens up the Celtics more than Kyrie. Kyrie's just a better player.
Absolutely.
And then Kristaps is obviously I said him earlier, but he's a lock too. What about for you? Any locks for you? Any more?
I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Do you disagree with any of my locks? Like, is Horford?
I disagree with your Kyle Lowry lock.
Okay.
You're crazy for that one.
Okay, that's fine.
And I know he's at a guard position, but a guy that I would like to see locked is Kevin Love. We talked a little bit about him earlier.
I got him. He's question mark for me.
He's playing some
you
of
haven't done his lock though.
He's locked for me.
Okay.
He's playing some of the best basketball of his career right now, outside of that crazy year in Minnesota.
I mean, even still, he's playing just as well. He just doesn't get the opportunities.
Exactly, and he's still putting up like 20 and 10, 20 and 9,
21-10, shooting well.
Shooting well.
Yeah, he's a beast.
And
I have Kevin Love as well.
It kind of reminds me of what you said about Al Horford. You know, like a deserving guy, talented as hell, and he does a lot of big things for the Cavs.
For sure,
they're not going to go the distance if he's not there to really participate.
Yeah, I don't have him as a lock. I think he's deserving, but not quite a lock. But I do have him on there. His defensive liability is a big problem for me. I mean, he's just slow and he's not big enough to guard like true fives, but they're playing with the five all the time.
Absolutely.
But offensively, he is very, very good. So that's one of your locks. Who else do you have as a lock?
I guess I got to say I like Joel and I like Ben, but we've discussed
Ben.
Ben.
We'll get to Ben.
Oh, we haven't gotten to Ben.
Is it unless you have him locked?
I have Ben locked.
Do you have Ben Simmons as a lock?
I have Ben Simmons as a lock.
That's insane.
Why?
I mean, he's doing great, but he's not averaging he's not.
Yeah, it goes.
Why should a team that's 500 have 2 All-Stars? He's averaging 16, 9, and 6, which is incredible.
Yes,
but I don't have him as. I'm just saying I don't have him as a lock. He might make my team.
I'll take Ben Simmons over Kyle Lowry for sure.
Not this year. Hell no.
I don't know, man.
I'm looking and see. I go back to I reward winning.
Yeah, I get that, and that's appropriate too. But I think the All-Star game.
If I have to pick one of these teams to start my franchise around going forward, obviously Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
But for this year, Kyle Lowry is awesome.
Kyle Lowry,
and
he's very good. I'll give him that.
He's an all-star player.
Man, I don't know, man.
100%. Kyle Lowry versus Ben Simmons. We'll look up Kyle Lowry's stats real quick here.
Let's see what Kyle Lowry is doing this year, because I think you said it. He's not putting up
16, 7, and 6.
Okay, solid numbers. Very Ben Simmons-esque.
Right. I just think, first off, he can shoot a three-pointer, which is important. He's shooting 39% from 3.
That's a great percentage. What's his numbers been like in the past from 3?
I mean, the last 3 years he's been 38, 41, 39.
Okay, so the guy's consistent.
Yeah,
the guy shoots,
and I mean he could average more points, but he's deferring a little more and running the show a little more.
Problem I have with him, and this has honestly nothing to do with the All-Star game either. The dude just goes flat come playoff time. He shoots 5 of 21.
That's true. That's true.
He's just floored.
But we'll see if that happens again. I don't know. Maybe he's growing.
I would like to see some performance later in the year.
How's Ben Simmons done in the playoffs?
That's what I'm saying. He has just star appeal right now and doesn't have the points against him yet.
How many playoff wins does Ben Simmons have?
He's got a big old goose egg.
He's got 0.
He's got a big old goose egg. But he's a star. He's already a star
and he's a rookie.
In this league.
I get it.
He's already a star in this league. Like, he's going.
No, he is. I just don't have him as a lock.
Okay, yeah.
I have him as a question mark.
That's understandable.
Do you have any more locks?
I do not.
Okay, so we'll go through this real quick. My locks are LeBron, Kyrie, Giannis, DeRozan, Oladipo, Horford, Lowry, Embiid, and Kristaps. Those are my 9 locks.
Beautiful.
And then you have LeBron, Kyrie, DeMar, KP, Giannis, Oladipo, Embiid, and Simmons.
And Kevin Love.
And Kevin Love as your. Is that 9 locks?
That's my locks.
Okay, so now we have 3 more spots to fill out the final 12.
Correct.
You have some people who I have as locks who are not on, and vice versa.
Correct.
So, like, for me, these last 3 spots for me come down to Kevin Love, Bradley Beal, John Wall, Ben Simmons, and Andre Drummond. 5 people, 3 spots. We got to pick these. And then for you,
It must be decided.
it would be who? It'd be Lowry, Horford. I don't even, do you even want Horford or Lowry in there? It sounds like you don't.
I don't want Lowry in there.
Okay, so you're not putting Lowry on your All-Star team,
No,
like officially.
officially, he is freaking cut. That guy's done.
Oh shit. Okay,
He's
so Lowry's
done.
not. I have him as a lock.
Dude,
You're like no.
I'm here to put the hammer down.
Hey,
Kyle
that's fine.
Lowry ain't
So
cutting
who
it
else do you
easy.
have as a question mark then?
Okay, I got an interesting question mark. Aaron Gordon. What's
Yeah.
up with Aaron Gordon? The guy's had big performances this year. 40-point games.
Shooting the three a lot better.
Shooting three better. Has struggled also in areas this season and at times.
I thought about putting him with a question mark, but
and this goes back to
Didn't
your
even play.
thing of how's the team doing? What's their
Right.
record look like? How are they playing? And they're not great. I mean,
and he's not like he's averaging like 18 and 8. He's not like transcendent or like while Ben Simmons is only averaging like 16.
he is
9
averaging
and
18
6.
and 8. Aaron Gordon is.
No, I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It just feels like he's close.
He's just
not
having
there.
a good year.
He's not
type
quite
deal.
there yet.
Yeah. I mean, what's his experience in the league look like? He hasn't been in for
This is
more
his
than
fourth year.
fourth year. Man,
Yeah.
that guy got robbed on that.
I'm just
dunk
gonna say it
contest.
right now. Aaron Gordon will never make an All-Star team.
Yeah, that makes sense. But he's having a good year. He's definitely worthy of, I think, at least a question
I
mark
thought
for
about it.
some people.
I
So-
thought about it. I just didn't put him in, and I don't think I think his 3-point shooting at the beginning of the year was fluky,
Yeah,
and I don't think it'll continue, and that's
Yeah.
why he's been dropping.
absolutely.
But
Okay,
he's a freak athlete.
Freak
Dunk
athlete.
contest. Let's get him in again
Yeah.
every year.
every year. Keep that guy jumping.
Okay, so so I'll throw Kevin Love in. I'll give him a spot because he's the Cavs' second best player. He's
Playing
putting up
well.
a 20 and 10
Playing
basically. I feel he does deserve it. And then I got four people for 2 spots: Bradley Beal, John Wall, Ben Simmons, Andre Drummond. You know, I'm like
I like John Wall, obviously.
right. me too.
As I'm sure there are some people who are thinking, why the hell haven't they even mentioned him
In my
yet?
mind, I'm like I'm putting one of them on the team. I'm not putting both of them on the team. Just looking at this and kind of breaking down, I'm not putting Ben Simmons on the team. I don't think he's done quite enough to be on this All-Star team. Andre Drummond's making it.
He's putting up 15 and 15.
Yeah, he's having a great year. He went from almost being worthless a year ago to now he's one of the 5 best centers in the league again, and he may be even better than that. He's shooting 63% from the free throw line.
Yep.
Which is, I know, not good, but for Drummond, it's
That's
incredible.
great. Yeah.
And then, like I said, Ben Simmons not making my cut.
Drummond has good star power too. I feel like for the All-Star appeal.
I want throw some alley-oops to him in the
Absolutely,
All-Star
yeah.
game. He
The dude
really
dunks
hits his
out the
head on
twirl.
the rim.
Yep.
Something
Maybe
like that
the
could
backboard.
happen. Between Bradley Beal and John Wall,
John Wall.
you're going John Wall.
It's just I can't help but keep using the argument of star power. Like
No, I
John
agree.
Wall. John Wall's John Wall. I mean, like
And-
he's the name when it comes to the Wizards, and
And I just use this thought process too. If I have to pick between those 2 players to go for the rest of this year, who would I want?
yeah,
And it's John Wall.
yeah, absolutely.
While I think Beal's had a little better first half of the season and is deserving of an All-Star appearance, the Wizards have underperformed, so therefore I'm not giving both. If the Wizards had the Raptors record,
Yep.
then I would put Beal in and maybe like Kyle Lowry gets knocked because of that. But because it's not that way, it's the other way. That's why Kyle Lowry is a lock for me. So I'm sitting Brad Beal, even though he's deserving, which sucks. So, yeah, I got my 12 locked down. What about you?
I got one more question mark
Mhm.
as I look here now at
Mhm.
the Eastern standings.
Mhm.
Hassan Whiteside,
What about him?
question mark?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. It's crazy to think the Heat
I'd
are
take-
actually playing
You
well
know,
right
it's
now.
like, give me Dragic.
Yeah.
You know, Whiteside,
he's
he
playing
had
well.
that thing earlier in the season where he was like benched and they like didn't even play him and the coach was angry with him. I don't know. I mean, he's a beast. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. He's like but it's like, what, am I going to put him over Drummond?
No.
Nah.
No.
So, worthy name to mention. but
Absolutely. Well,
I'm
honorable
not quite
mention.
there. So I have my 12th All-Star players. Do you?
Yes.
Okay, so starting at point guard for the Eastern Conference All-Stars,
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving. Now, this is where we're going to differ a little. For my 2, I'm going Oladipo. Your 2 is going to be DeRozan.
I'm going to put DeRozan at my 2 because the guy's getting buckets this year.
And then, so 3, you're going to have
LeBron James.
I'm going to put DeMar DeRozan at my 3.
Okay.
My 4 is then LeBron James.
Yep.
Your 4 is who? Giannis. My 5 is Giannis, even though he's. I liked. I was listening to Bill Simmons, Zach Lowe the other day.
Yep.
And they were talking about positions, and like he was like, I just think that we should. Giannis's position should just be Giannis.
He's just.
What position does he play? He plays Giannis.
He plays the Giannis, aka 1 through 5.
Yeah, and even 6.
Yes.
He can do it all.
He's a Swiss Army knife.
So then your center was Kristaps.
Was
right?
Kristaps the unicorn?
I like it. New York City love.
And amazing star power. Again, that dude is like, you don't see his face on the NBA commercials for no reason.
For sure. He's a beast. All right, my bench. I then have Al Horford, Kyle Lowry, Joel Embiid, Kristaps Porzingis, Kevin Love, John Wall, Andre Drummond. That rounds out my final one.
The only name I don't have there is Kyle Lowry.
Right, and you replace him with Ben Simmons?
With Ben Simmons. Because Ben Simmons is better than Kyle Lowry. And he has more star power already.
He is a... My thing with Ben Simmons, his team's way worse again. He shoots like 0% from beyond 8 feet.
Okay.
And his free throw average is like 50%. So...
I know, but he's like... He's going... I think he's already better than Kyle Lowry.
He's better at everything else.
Yeah.
But those are important things.
They are important things. And Kyle Lowry brings
I want to give Lowry
I'm probably knocking him too hard.
Lowry brings that steady rock leadership.
Absolutely.
DeRozan is the star and kind of feeds off of Lowry's leadership, I feel, because he's a little older.
He's the foundation.
A little more mature. He had struggles throughout his career early and then finally has become an all-star these last few years, and I think he's again this year. I understand leaving him off, though.
Yeah.
16 points a game, 7 assists. It's like, Mike Bibby averaged 21 and didn't make an all-star team.
I mean,
Shout out Mike Bibby.
Yeah, look at Damian Lillard in the West over the past several years. Guy gets snubbed quite a bit.
Damian Lillard?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Will he get snubbed this year? That's a good transition. Boom. The thing goes... We're going to head on over to the varsity conference.
To the big boys. Where the men's are at.
Yeah.
Whose men's is this? They're in the West.
This is where it actually gets difficult to break down because there's like 20 people who you could say.
The West is loaded. It's ridiculous.
The varsity conference. Okay, so real quick.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm just more excited about the West. I love LeBron, the East, but the East is just sad.
East is sorry, man.
I'm glad to be out of the Eastern reign, and let's get some Western.
The West. I have 8 locks.
That sounds about right.
How many locks do you have?
I can't say a number off the top of my head, but when a name pops up, I'll know. And I definitely have at least 6.
Okay. So my starters.
Let's go from smallest to largest size wise.
By person. So Steph is my starting point guard, smallest person.
Absolutely.
He's incredible. I don't want to take him for granted.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care that he was hurt. He's starting for me. He's
Absolutely.
incredible. Sorry, Russell. You haven't played well enough to start.
True.
Steph, yeah, the most transcendent player since LeBron James.
Lethal. The guy is unreal from depth.
He's not as good as KD, but he's more transcendent, if that makes any sense to anyone, whatever. Don't care. Judge me. Next, biggest dude on this team, James Harden. 6'6", powerhouse. He's a beast. And again, he's been hurt, but he's like the leader for the MVP. So how is he not going to make my All-Star team?
He has to.
He's on the All-Star team, period. He's starting, period. Dude's averaging like 29-11 again.
Absolutely.
I love James Harden, dude.
He has a certain swagger too that he brings to the table. The guy's he seems a little bit like a dick. Sometimes.
If I could have anyone's game, it'd be James Harden's.
Just that slow, lazy,
that awkward old man,
shimmy, shake
just
you to
like
the paint.
throw his arms into you, gets the foul somehow. I love it.
A lot of people hate it.
Do you know he's shooting over 10 threes and over 10 free throws per game?
That is incredible.
This year.
That's a
Again,
lot.
shout out Zach Lowe, best NBA writer out there.
Getting it done. We appreciate
10
Zach.
threes, 10 free throws per game. Only person ever to do that.
That's amazing, and that's how you put up numbers. Like that's
obviously.
The guy's gonna score with doing that every game.
My third biggest person on my West starters. This could be a little controversial. I don't think it is, but Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy McBuckets.
He's playing well this season, leading the Wolves. I feel like he's come in and he's kind of been their rock now more so.
Well, I mean, you look at last year. They had basically everyone the same
without Jimmy,
and they sucked,
and they were terrible.
They didn't even make the playoff. Now they're like 29-16.
Yeah, they're killing it,
and he's the reason. He makes everyone. I love when like Karl Anthony Towns or Andrew Wiggins won't play hard, and Jimmy Butler will just like sear them with his eyes. He'll look at them like, the hell are you doing?
Absolutely.
I didn't come here to watch you lollygag around.
I came here to get buckets because I'm Jimmy McBuckets.
Honestly, Andrew Wiggins needs to take note.
Yes.
Because you should be as good or better than Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
You're more athletic. You're just as tall. You're longer. Like, start playing some freaking defense consistently and do more than just shoot. I'm sick of you averaging 19, 3, and 3. It looks stupid.
Come on, Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah. I went to Kansas. I love Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, let's not get it twisted.
I just want more from him. He should be like a 24, 6 and 4.
Absolutely.
Like, come on. You can do DeMar DeRozan things, Wiggins. Not on my All-Star team.
Not this year.
Do not deserve it. Anyways, yeah, Jimmy Butler. He's the biggest. I mean, he's like top 5 MVP candidate.
Yeah.
You said that to me the other day, and I thought you were insane. But I've been thinking about it a little, and
the guy
really
is putting
good.
leadership out there.
They're really good. They're the 4th seed in the West.
Absolutely,
and that's
29-17 record.
So yeah. Do you have Jimmy Butler starting?
I have Jimmy Butler starting.
You did. So we have the same starters so far?
Yes.
Steph, Harden, Jimmy Butler?
Although, you know what? I kind of want to go an alternative route.
That's fine. You can do whatever you want.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to swap out Steph for CP3.
CP3?
Yep.
Starting in the All-Star game?
Yes.
He's missed like 20 games. For Steph.
It's an argument that can be made, especially when it comes to getting votes. Although Steph's leading the votes, obviously, but
I feel like you're sinking the ship right now.
I mean, the guy's playing well.
CP3, I don't even have him on my list at all.
The guy is playing well right now.
The dude's missed over half the season.
Yeah, but like the guy is like we're going back to the whole star power argument at this point. The guy is
that's ridiculous. Like just because he's a famous, I mean, like he's not playing All-Star game caliber this year.
I mean, he's putting up 19, 9, and 6.
Sign the contract.
And that's buckets right there. Plus the Rockets are the 2 seed right now.
I know, but he's only played 25 games.
And what's his record with them? It's unreal. Like the dude wins games and is playing really, really, really well.
I mean, you're gonna put him over Westbrook over Steph for real to start.
We'll leave him off the starters. We'll keep Steph, but he's an option. You could go CP3 as an alternative. It's not like he's not a loved player in the NBA and he's not like playing poorly.
He's hated. Everyone hates CP3 in the NBA.
I don't know about that.
Look, I love CP3. He's the best point guard in my life, besides LeBron. But he doesn't deserve to be on the All-Star team at all this year. He's played 25 games.
I'll give it to you. But I'm just saying you can't deny that you can make an argument for him.
Not as a starter.
Yeah, you can. You definitely can.
Ooh, give us some feedback on this. I think this is a way crazier take than Kyle freaking Lowry. Kyle Lowry's played a bunch of games.
Kyle Lowry
He's a
ain't
stud.
doing anything.
Kyle Lowry is better than Chris Paul this year.
Oh my
I
gosh.
said it this year.
I will. Yeah, I would love some feedback on that. Let's hear
Bring
it.
it.
All right. Well, moving on.
So you're putting
I'm putting CP3 in. Okay, the guy is playing,
as your starter.
and he's starting. End of discussion. It's happening. The guy is balling. He's putting up 29 and 6.
Oh,
That's what's happening. Hate it or love it. The dude is on my team, and we're getting buckets.
okay. All right.
And you know what, Steph, you're gonna get moved to the 2. Steph is still on that team because he's Steph Curry, like you mentioned, transcendent. The guy's a freak. He's
So then what
playing
about
very
Harden?
well. Harden's gonna be my 3.
And then what about Butler?
Jimmy Butler, you know I love you. You were starting before, but like I said at the beginning of this, I didn't promise anyone anything. Butler, you're getting cut, and Harden's moving to the 3, which brings us to our 4.
My 4th biggest dude, the second best player in the world,
Yep,
Kevin Durant.
KD.
Obviously,
KD. He's my 4 for sure.
he's incredible. Like, he's so long. I seriously feel like he could like tie his shoes standing straight up.
Yeah.
And he's silky smooth, and he's 7'2", or like 8 feet.
Or like
I don't
8
know.
foot. Yeah.
No one knows how tall he is.
Nobody knows. It's undocumented
You like looked at
in
him.
all countries across Earth.
You like look at him standing next to LeBron, and it's like you're like 3-4 inches taller than LeBron.
Yeah.
Like holy crap.
And you're like an inch shorter than Kristaps.
And he's got like 50 pounds on you somehow still. No, but KD averaging like 26,
Yeah.
8,
The guy's playing
4,
so well.
2.5 blocks a game.
Hey, yeah, second youngest,
He's
20,000.
going to be first team all defense. First team all NBA, first team all defense. Guaranteed for KD this
People
year.
are thinking he might come out and win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, he might.
He's getting blocks like crazy this year.
He might. He should be in the
I'm
conversation.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
he's,
obviously.
he's a lock. He's like one of the.
He's the lock.
He's
the
a lock like
lockiest
LeBron.
lock. Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
they're that locked in.
My number 5, my 5th, the center, my big dude, Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis, maybe my favorite player in the league. You know this about me. I'm
For
an
sure.
AD fiend.
The brow.
The brow. And it's funny because, you know, for our personal little history was when KU made that amazing run into the final.
Yep.
And they beat, like, Ohio State on the way when they
Yeah, in
had
the Final Four. They had
Jared
Aaron
Sullinger.
Kraft. Yeah,
maybe?
Aaron Kraft.
Yep. And they just
got-
kept winning. Then they meet Kentucky. And it's just, you
Thomas
meet the
Robinson's
brow.
like, look at my stats. And Anthony Davis is like, get out of my way.
I'm about to be one of the best players in the league. So, yeah.
And
AD,
he is-
You're my dog. I'm holding it down for you, man. You're a lock for me, no question.
Anthony Davis this year,
Guy's putting up like 30.
27, 10 and a half boards. And again, like, Boogie takes a lot of those away.
He does.
He'd probably be averaging 13 boards if Boogie wasn't there, and probably like 30 points. And also, he's far better than Boogie Cousins, like a lot. He's shooting 58% from the field, 35% from 3. As a big dude, that's like all you need, you know?
Yeah.
82% from the line. The guy is incredible.
And I know people love to give him a lot of grief for his injuries and a lot of those issues that he's had in the past, but
When you're tall, shit happens, man.
yeah, I think he's going to be a rock. You know, people like that do get injured, and I think he's going to be able to deal with it and still be the transcendent guy.
Of
that he
all
can
the
be,
big guys in the league, I would take him second after Embiid.
only because of age.
Going forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
And not, like, even if they were the same age, I just think Embiid has he's not there yet.
He
but
still has
he
a lot to
has
refine and get.
the ability to be the best
Locks
player in
down.
the league. But so does Davis. Anthony Davis can be the best player in the league. There's a world in 2 years
We've
where
seen
he's the best player in
glimpses.
the
We've
league.
seen the glimpse of what he can do.
So he's 100% starting.
Absolutely. So
So those are our 5
we have
starters.
our 5. CP3 ready to ball out on my team. Call me crazy.
Noah coming
Steph
with-
is still on the team, and so is James.
Ah.
And I got your guy, who you mentioned before. We're going to get into him probably within the next 2 people. Coming off the bench, we'll get to him.
Who?
Russell Westbrook.
Oh, yeah, he's my first guy off the bench.
Yep. He is.
He's almost averaging a triple-double again.
I know, it blows my mind. I go to check the stats, and every other week, and I'm just like, he's still doing it.
For sure, it's like
the guy is still putting up like 26, 9.5, and 9.3. I'm like, Jesus.
it's like
man.
he's been struggling this year. 25, 9.7, 9.9.
Yeah. Like
Now the thing that really does hurt him
his
is
percentages are probably way down. He's shooting, I think, the worst free throw percentage of his career this year.
Yeah, way low, 70%, which is still not terrible, but
Not bad, but for
he normally
that
shoots
person,
80. He shot 85% last year,
yeah, that's something he should do consistently.
but he shoots 47% from the field, 31% from three. Honestly, I could shoot 31% from three.
Well, he's kind of got a reputation over the past for being a poor 3-point shooter.
Yeah. Let me look at his last year's. 34, 29, 30, 31, 32. Stop shooting so many threes, Russ.
Yeah.
You should shoot 2 or 3 threes a game. Other than that, I want you dunking on everyone's face.
Like just jump over everybody.
Or I love your
athlete on the court
sprint,
every time.
sprint at them, pull up at the elbow, hit that little
Floater.
jumper.
Yep, easy.
You hit that jumper like 60% of the time. Just do that all the time. Or just drive by them. Less threes. You're a beast. Normally you'd start, but
You're coming off the bench, bro. I'm sorry.
he's got CP3 over you.
Bro,
Russ.
the guy wins a lot of games, more than you. Okay? So
Russ. He has CP3 over you.
as he should.
Next time you play the Rockets,
You're going to get smacked
I'm looking for a 42, 12, and 12.
and
Okay.
a loss.
Yeah, that's because Harden's going for 38, 11, and 7.
Doing his little old man shake and bake.
But just remember, he has CP3 over Russell Westbrook. I just want everyone to remember this.
Moving forward. Okay,
Ridiculous.
second guy coming off of the bench. I don't know.
So
what-
you got Jimmy Butler coming off the bench then?
Jimmy, yeah. I had shifted him coming off the bench.
It's hilarious because I literally don't even have Chris Paul on my list.
Dude, then your team is tripping.
No, this is just how stacked the West is, first of all.
Dude, he's Chris Paul. Like, he's playing very, very well.
He's only
And
played 25 games. Oh, it's driving me crazy.
All right,
Okay.
well, moving on.
So Jimmy Butler you have coming off the bench?
Off the bench, but we've already mentioned him.
Right, we've talked
A
about
person we haven't talked about, and we mentioned this team earlier, and they should be better. It's Boogie Cousins
Mhm.
for the Pelicans.
Mm-hmm.
They're both playing out of their minds this year.
Yeah, Boogie's just a negative person.
He is. He's kind of just got that attitude. Might go DeMarcus Cousins out in public.
I know. It's like,
Please,
please,
shout out
just
Drake on that one.
like, come on, Boogie. Like, you're a transcendent talent,
Why you gotta be an asshole all the time?
right? It's like, seriously, bro. Like, come on. Like,
I kind of like it. It's kind of appealing. You know, it's part
in
of your appeal.
spurts, but like, he does it all the time. And it's
Yeah,
annoying.
it's a little, and it's hindering. You know, it's not
It
exactly making anyone around him thrive
But
or play better. But the
he's
guy's putting
averaged
up like what,
25,
and
13, and 5.
Yeah. So the dude does it.
1.6 steals, 1.6 blocks. So
He is amazing. He
100%
is
lock. On
a
the All-Star
talented
team.
lock. No
Just get your attitude fixed.
questions asked.
Like, oh,
But we'll see. We'll see what they do. I hope that team gets it together because
I
those.
wonder
two
if they'll
guys,
trade him. I don't think they will, but it'd be interesting.
I mean, when's his contract up?
We'll see this year.
This
I'm pretty
year?
sure.
Yeah.
And then
I mean,
so-
they might want to get something,
you
but
know.
who knows?
Tristan Thompson, first round pick, Brooklyn pick. Send him over to Cleveland.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Anyways, so my 8th and final lock for the Western Conference All-Stars. I don't even know if you even have this dude on your list or if you've thought about him. Kind of like a Kyle Lowry. You're going to throw some shade, a little disrespectful.
I might. If it's necessary, I might throw some shade.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Okay. All right.
He's
all
playing
right.
great.
He's-
He's playing great.
He's
Look,
playing.
No, let me make the case first.
Okay. Lay it on me. Give me why he's a lock.
The
LaMarcus
most
Aldridge.
important case is the Spurs are the 3 seed in the West.
Okay.
Kawhi hasn't even played,
Correct.
and LaMarcus Aldridge has been awesome. He's been playing great. They've been revolving it around him more, and so it's freed him up. He's playing happy. He plays well on the defensive end. And the Spurs just keep chugging along. How many he's averaging? Let me look. He's averaging 23 and 8 You know?
Yeah, no, he's playing well. I will give you that.
51% from 2. How much was he? He's shooting from 3? 34% from 3. Not too good, but whatever. He's putting up 23-9 for the second-seeded Spurs, who are missing their best player.
Yeah.
I mean, he's on the team. He's got to be for me.
And it recently came out him and Pop had some
They had
communication issues
They
or
had-
something, and
They had beef in last year and over the offseason.
but Pop I think swallowed his amazing coaching pride.
Yeah, Pop he admitted it. I
and
think he
came-
said like
he came too.
he was
saying,
like, yeah, I went about it the wrong way.
like trying to get him to score in ways that he didn't have, and he's like, oh, so stupid because
Yeah, now
LaMarcus is such a natural scorer. All I
Right.
got to do is let him do him.
and now he's doing him. And
Okay, I like it. I do like it.
he's a lock for me. Those are my 8 locks in the West.
I like LaMarcus. I do.
You just got to put someone from the Spurs on there, and he's the only person you can put on there.
Absolutely,
So he's got to be on there.
has to be him.
And again, he's like Kyle Lowry. He'll play 9 minutes, have 2 points, and no one cares.
Yeah,
He just needs that all-star.
check
his
on his
basketball
career.
reference.
Yep, absolutely.
'Cause
Yeah,
he deserves it.
worthy guy, worthy recipient for sure this year.
Okay.
Okay,
So we have all those 8,
I'm rocking with that. I'm rocking with it.
although you have CP3.
I have CP3 because he's getting mad buckets. And
So you
mad
have
wins.
9, those 9 then. Because you have Steph, Harden, KD,
and Jimmy Butler. That's also
Anthony
the other
Davis,
one
Jimmy
that we
Butler,
share.
Russ, DeMarcus, LaMarcus. Hey,
Hey.
DeMarcus, LaMarcus.
Get
And then
him.
you have CP3, so you have 9 locks.
Okay.
And I have 8. Because CP3, again, sorry, not making my all-star team.
He's making the team. This year.
Enjoy your vacation.
He's making the team this year.
No,
man.
he is not. And I'm going to list like 10 names right now that all... Okay, so I have 4 spots, and you have 3 spots.
Okay.
And there's like, I don't know, a bunch of names here
A lot of names.
that
This is
should
a
be up
lot
for
of question
consideration.
marks. A lot of question marks.
Draymond Green. More deserving than Chris Paul.
No.
But a question mark by him. Devin Booker.
Devin Booker is in for me.
Question mark next to his name for me.
The guy gets a copious. I think copious is the word to
He gets a
describe how
copious
many
amount
buckets,
of buckets.
he gets.
He gets a lot. He's a great scorer.
The guy can shoot.
Great young scorer. I'd love to have like...
The Suns. Be
If there
better.
could ever be like a Devin Booker, Anthony Davis 1-2, I feel like they'd play so well next to each other.
Too many
Anyways.
buckets at that point.
No, dude, they would be. Anyways, moving on. Damian Lillard, question mark. He always gets snubbed.
Always religiously. So I think he's
So
used to it.
time
We're just
out.
gonna snub him now.
No,
Sorry,
no,
D'Lo.
no. I'm pulling the other way.
Nope.
Dame, you have been long overdue to be an all-star. You are an all-star. Damian
Oh,
Lillard.
that was just a practical joke, D'Lo. You're on the team, man.
So are you for sure? Because like you're gonna have to pick between people.
I know, but I might cut him for fun later and just see what goes
Me too.
down.
I might pull a rug from under him.
Psych.
Psych.
Not this year, guy, but,
But
he is playing really well. in all
25,
seriousness.
6.5, and 5.
And what's funny is that that's nothing new. Like, he's done that in the past. Like, I'm pretty sure he did that last year.
He averaged 27 last year. Didn't make the all-star team.
Like, there you go.
Shoot
Rug
me the
out
brain.
from under you, D-Will. I'm sorry, guy. But that's what happens when you're playing in the West.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
it's as loaded
I still
as it
have a
is.
question mark by him, but D-Lil, you on the squad.
We'll keep a question mark.
Paul George.
Yeah. I mean, talented guy again, but
A defensive beast.
yeah, for sure.
Struggling. Still playing well, though. He's a question mark, but see, like, this is a name that deserves mentioning that
Absolutely.
probably won't make my team.
Yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns.
He's putting up 20 and 10.
He's a beast. He's the Wolves' second-best record. They're the 4 seed in the West. He's playing well. He's been playing a little better defense, but I don't know. We'll see if he makes my squad. Nikola Jokic.
Yes, the Joker. I love him, but that's only because we're coming out of Colorado right now.
That's not the only reason. I don't care. Everyone loves him.
Yeah, but, he's
The
incredible.
thing is, does he make the team?
Does he make the team? Does
Like,
he?
would you put him on over Draymond?
Absolutely.
You would.
In a heartbeat.
Would you take him over Draymond?
Absolutely in a heartbeat.
In a vacuum, I would.
I would take Jokic
If
over
Draymond,
Draymond.
doesn't have Clay and Steph by him, I'm curious to see what
What
he
his
becomes.
points? Yeah, what his points would
Well,
look
no,
like.
just what he becomes. Like,
for sure.
because he fits so perfect
perfectly.
in that
Yep,
role.
He
of,
really does.
I'm going to have 11 points, 8
7
rebounds and 6
7
assists. And I'm going to be the most annoying person on the planet.
3 blocks.
And he's great at it, and he's a great player.
I just think Jokic is more talented. He's younger. He's more versatile. Although that's tough to say. Draymond's about as versatile as it gets, but
He's more of a playmaker. He's a better scorer,
I like
better
the
rebounder.
whole point center thing, and I think the NBA is shifting towards players who are more like that.
Okay.
Players who are more.
See again,
Pass
just
happy.
Jokic will
He's got a
whittle
long
it
way
down
to develop.
figure it out. A name that I'm just gonna flat out say is not gonna be on my All-Star team, but I want to mention CJ McCollum. Putting up like 22 quietly again.
Yeah.
Just does his thing.
Yeah, honorable mention for sure.
Another one that's gonna be honorable mention that's not making the squad. Lou.
Like I'm Lou Will.
Gotta love Lou Williams. He's I hate the Lakers.
Hate him.
But he's putting up 24 a game. And then another question mark person here. This guy might be the most underrated player in the league now. Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson, one of the most.
He's a great two-way player.
He reminds me of Tim Duncan.
Yeah, I like it.
He really does, in like the way he carries
Demeanor.
himself,
Yeah.
and the fact that he is consistent.
He's just happy, quiet,
He's just
going
like,
about his business.
Yep, I am
Like,
incredible.
yeah, no, coach. I got you 21 points a game on 42% 3-point shooting. I got you again. Don't worry about it. Y'all guard the other team's best player. I'm good.
What about a guy like?
Well, see, there's so many people, and then I guess you could say Chris Paul, but in 25 games, ridiculous.
What's happened to Blake Griffin, man? The guy's playing okay this year. I mean,
he's
him and
playing well.
Lou Will are like kind of clicking. They're playing a little better, but
Oh, that's right. Lou Williams on the Clippers. I thought he was on the Lakers.
he's on the Clips.
I got that confused in my head earlier.
That'll happen. Yeah. But yeah, Blake Griffin.
And he was on the Lakers last year, wasn't he?
He was.
Okay,
He was. The guy's been moving around.
for sure. I knew he was in LA.
Yeah. But yeah, Blake Griffin, man. What's going on with him?
I mean, he's having a good year, kind of. I just don't think he's. I don't know. I just kind of think the Clippers are kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
All of them.
They're just.
I don't like any of them
No.
except Lou.
Yeah, except for Lou Will. Lou Will, we
Oh.
appreciate you.
I really don't like Austin Rivers.
Yeah, that guy gets a lot of hate.
Deservedly so. He's a twat.
Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen.
He's like, he thinks he's an all-star. It's ridiculous.
And he is not.
Anyways.
So, question mark for Blake Griffin or no? Not making the team?
He deserves a mention, but he's not making my team.
Okay.
No way. So I have now 9 all-stars because I'm throwing Damian Lillard in.
I'm going to keep that question mark there.
That's fine. Damian Lillard's in. So now I have 1. Oh, I want to throw this name out too because he's awesome.
Yep.
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell. A fun name to mention. I'm gonna throw one out there too. Lonzo Ball.
Oh, I hate you.
How about them apples? Lonzo Ball, underrated player. Guy gets buckets.
Lonzo Ball for the 3-point shooting contest. Let's have a laugh.
Let's have a laugh, shall we? It'd be a good time. Watch him win that.
So
shit.
I'm right-handed, so I shoot from the left side of my body, right?
right.
I'm sick of them.
Love him. Love you, Lonzo.
He
Ball.
looks actually pretty good, though, but I'm so sick of them. Anyways, yeah, so I have 3 more spots for Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, Paul George, Karl Anthony Towns, Nikola Jokic, Klay Thompson. 3 spots for 6 people. And yes, Chris Paul, you're not making my squad.
That's tough to hear.
So
D-Lil's a
and
lock for
Draymond
you.
Green. So I have 7 people for 3 spots.
But you're locking down D-Lil.
D-Lil's on.
I'm gonna lock D-Lil too. You are overdue, D-Lil. Let's be real.
I'm putting Klay on. Doing it. I know I said earlier I probably wasn't going to, but
Florida Warriors.
I want to put all 4 of them on.
Yeah.
I want to put Draymond on too.
I'm not gonna put Draymond on because I don't like you, Draymond Green. That is why you are not making the team, and you're not worthy this year. Your numbers aren't quite there. Your points are down. You're putting up like I think 7 or 11 maybe.
points?
Yeah.
I think it's like 11 or 12.
Let's just confirm what Draymond Green is doing this year, numbers wise. Points 11. So he's putting up 11, 8, and 1.5 blocks. So not terrible. But
I'm putting them on.
oh no, dude.
It's the best team ever.
Yeah. They're very, very good.
And I just think we should reward all of them for playing the roles they do.
Yeah, but this
Because, if Draymond was on a different team, he could average like 18. Maybe. But I'm just saying, that's not his best role. And
his best role is where he is literally right now. He got very fortunate in how he landed with
For
the
sure.
Warriors.
But whatever. Everyone on the Warriors is fortunate. They're the best team of all time.
Yeah.
Everything fell into place perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm rewarding them. And I'm putting both of them on the All-Star team.
I'm going to put Jokic over Draymond.
That's fine. I was thinking Jokic might be my next spot. It's tough.
I want to see Denver get an All-Star in there. They're making the playoffs this year.
Because now I have 11, and I have one spot for Devin Booker, Paul George, Donovan Mitchell, Karl Anthony Towns, Nikola Jokic.
That's tough. Out of those names, the most deserving guy numbers-wise is handedly Devin Booker. The guy's putting up 25, 5 and 5 pretty much.
On potentially the worst team.
I know, and I know you hate that his team isn't thriving, which is why you like the Celtics.
I will. No, I don't like the Celtics.
Well, no,
I hate the Celtics.
That's why you like players for the Celtics, because they are winning
they're
games.
all effective, good players.
Absolutely.
And they do things that better their team. And let's be honest, Booker's Booker's a bucket getter. He knows what he's doing.
But if you're gonna snub Booker, we might as well just snub D. Lil again while we're at it.
I'll tell you what, though. I'm not going to snub him.
You're gonna put him on your squad.
Devin Booker's making he's the 12th spot. He deserves it.
Yes.
He averaged probably 23 last year. When you're taking these little steps to continually get better and you see it, I'm going to reward it.
And he's already at the numbers that he's at, and if he continues to improve in other realms of his game outside of scoring,
in 5 years, I can just see him and Josh Jackson as a just awesome combo.
I really hope so. I hope Josh Jackson kind of grows into his own.
I'd see him as Booker in 4 years will be averaging 27. Josh Jackson will be at 15 points, 7 boards and 3 assists with 2 steals. That would be ideal for those guys.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, the Suns, they're nothing right now.
So I got Booker. I'm throwing Booker in.
Booker's in for sure.
That's my 12.
That's your 12.
You want me to read my 12?
Let's hear your 12.
Here's my 12, and then we'll see which ones you have different. Steph, Harden, KD, Jimmy Butler, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, DeMarcus Cousins, LaMarcus Aldridge, Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Devin Booker. That's the 12.
I have differences.
For the varsity squad.
For the varsity, the JV's boys are going to get smacked around this year, probably.
For sure.
Differences I have
I'm going to say Devin Booker wins MVP, too.
Go
out all in.
The game?
Dude goes in. He's like, I'm in, finally. I'm trying real hard. Hits 11
40
threes.
Footers, yeah. Just raining.
Has 37 points, wins MVP.
That'd be awesome. I'd like that. I would like that. I want LeBron to win MVP, honestly. Just cause.
I want him to win MVP of the season.
Oh, absolutely.
NBA voters, don't do it wrong again this year.
Please.
Just because you're sick of it doesn't mean it's still not the case. LeBron is the MVP of the league and has been for 12 straight years, and he should have 12 MVP awards.
The guy's insane.
He's the best.
We've actually done very well of talking about him a moderate amount.
Yeah, you'll see going forward. I mean, I'm sure you've picked up on the hints, but he's the best.
We're a fan.
He's our
okay. We're fans over here.
we like.
I'll admit it. You don't like it? I'm sorry.
I'm not. I don't care. Okay.
So CP3. He's leading my monstrous varsity team to a victory.
Okay.
That is a difference that we share.
Right.
Or that I have.
So, and you're not having Draymond, right?
I'm not having Draymond
because
Jokic is in over him.
Okay. So who's taking Chris? Who is Chris Paul kicking off then? Devin Booker?
Chris Paul is going to kick off. Oh, man, that's tough actually now.
Clay?
Yeah. Yep.
Ah.
Taking him over Clay.
Oh!
Nope, that's the guy. Because I'm keeping Devin Booker. I'm keeping Jimmy Butler.
Right, Jimmy Butler's a lock. He's a starter for me.
And, yeah. That's what's happening. Sorry, Clay. Sorry, Draymond.
That's fine. I love it. Fuck the Warriors.
Because these things have to happen.
They're way too good.
They
Best
are very-
team
they're
of
way
all
too
time.
good.
All right, I like it. So, we're going to run back down real quick our Eastern Conference All-Stars. LeBron, Kyrie, DeMar, Giannis, Oladipo for myself. Noah had LeBron, Kyrie, DeMar, Giannis, and Kristaps.
And Kristaps, the unicorn.
Coming off the bench, Horford, Lowry, Embiid, Kristaps, Kevin Love, John Wall, Drummond. For Noah coming off the bench, who'd you have? You had Horford.
I had Horford.
You had Lowry, right?
No. No.
Horford, Embiid, Oladipo,
Kevin Love.
and
John Wall.
John Wall, Ben Simmons.
Yep.
And I think you had Drummond, too.
I think he was in there.
Yeah, so I like that squad, you know.
They're going to lose, but, you
Oh,
know,
dude, it's like
maybe
literally
by 30 or more. We'll see.
It's like
it's
I
gonna
have.
be a beatdown.
It's just hilarious that I have Victor Oladipo starting for the East,
Yeah.
and Russell Westbrook isn't for the West.
Yep.
And like, as good as Oladipo's been, Westbrook is still so much better.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Anyways,
Hey, it's a little unbalanced.
Hey, it is what it is. All right. You got anything else to say? Any other names you want to shout out? You know?
Lonzo Ball, keep getting buckets, man. Keep doing your thing. Don't worry about LeVar. I'm sure that guy is a real prick, and I am sorry about that. But
Yeah. I'm going to give a shout out to Jason Tatum. I'm gonna say he makes 10 All-Star games in his career.
yeah, that guy's good, man. He
Man.
is long and can do it all.
Dude, he had a move the other night where he like did like this dribble through his legs, back through the legs, and made a guy fall over, and then just freaking went to the hoop.
Yep.
I was like, Jesus, I didn't
Yeah.
know he could dribble like this. He's
Yep.
looking like KD handles.
The dude,
out
yeah,
there.
the dude's, what is he, 6'8"?
I think he's bigger, like 6'9",
6'9"?
and he's 19 years old.
Yeah, the guy's
He's got a kid on the way. Shout out, Jason. Good
Doing
luck
your
with
thing.
that.
Doing your thing. Well,
Anyways,
I think that's it for our squads.
that's gonna wrap it up for the first episode.
First episode complete in the books. Thanks for joining, guys. I am Noah Jacobsen.
I'm Evan Jacobsen.
And
This is the J&J Show.
We will see you guys next week.